Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I want you to take a good, hard look at this bag of potting soil. It probably cost about 15 bucks. For what? Some dried out peat moss, a little perlite, and a fancy logo. Today, I'm going to tell you to stop buying this. Stop throwing your money away on these bags of what is essentially dead dust. Because the best soil amendment in the entire world, the secret ingredient that will make your plants absolutely explode with growth, is 100% free. And I'm willing to bet it's sitting on your curb right now, waiting to be hauled away, like trash. So let's talk about why you're getting ripped off. When you buy a bag of typical potting mix, what are you actually paying for? The main ingredients are usually peat moss or coco coir and perlite or vermiculite. These are basically inert, sterile fillers. Their job is just to take up space and maybe hold a bit of water, but there's no life in here. No beneficial microbes, no fungi, no earthworms, none of the things that make soil, well, soil. It's a lifeless medium, think about it. This stuff dries out incredibly fast. One hot day and your pots are bone dry, which means you're constantly watering, constantly stressing your plants. Over time, it compacts down into a dense, hard brick, strangling your plant's roots. You have to keep feeding it with synthetic fertilizers because there are no natural nutrients available. You're essentially putting your plants on life support from day one, and you're paying a premium for the privilege. It's a cycle of spending more money and doing more work for worse results. It's a complete waste. But what if I told you there's a better way? A way to create something gardeners call black gold for free, using the one thing that almost everyone with a yard throws away every single year? I'm talking about leaves. Yes, those beautiful autumn leaves that people rake up, stuff into bags, and leave on the curb as garbage. That's not trash, that's treasure. We're going to turn that waste into the most amazing, nutrient-rich, moisture-retentive soil conditioner you've ever used. And it's not compost. It's something even better for your soil structure. It's called leaf mold. Now let's get into the how-to, and I'm going to show you the laziest, easiest method possible. You don't need fancy 3-tiered compost bins or any special equipment. All you need are leaves and a place to put them. The absolute simplest way is to just find a forgotten corner of your yard, behind a shed or under some trees, and just rake all your leaves into a big pile. That's it, just pile them up and walk away. Nature will do the rest. The pile will shrink over time as it decomposes, and in about a year or two, the bottom of that pile will have transformed into dark, crumbly, beautiful leaf mold. But what if you don't have a corner to spare, or you want to keep things a bit tidier? Well, here's the ultimate lazy gardener hack. All you need is a big, black trash bag. One of those heavy-duty contractor bags works perfectly. Go out and rake up your leaves. If they're dry, you can shred them first by running them over with a lawnmower. This speeds things up, but it's totally optional. Now, stuff as many leaves as you can into that bag. Really pack them in there. Once the bag is full, we need to add just a little bit of moisture. You don't want it soaking wet, just damp like a wrung-out sponge. If the leaves are already a bit damp from rain, you might not even need to add any water. If they're bone dry, just spray a little water in with a hose as you fill it. Then tie the top of the bag shut. And here's the final, crucial step. Take a screwdriver or a knife and poke about a dozen holes all over the bag top, bottom, and sides. This allows for air exchange and lets excess moisture escape. Now take that bag, toss it behind your garage, under your deck, somewhere out of sight and out of mind, and forget about it for a year. That's it, you're done. So why is this stuff so amazing? Why is it black gold? What's happening inside that pile or that bag is a slow, cool fungal decomposition process. This is different from hot composting, which is mostly bacterial. Fungi are the master decomposers of woody materials like leaves. Over a year, they break down the tough leaf structure into a substance that is unbelievably fluffy and spongy. Leaf mold can hold up to 500 times its own weight in water. Imagine mixing that into your garden beds or your container pots. Your soil will become a giant sponge, dramatically reducing how often you need to water. But it's not just about water retention. This process creates the perfect habitat for beneficial soil life. When you add leaf mold to your garden, you're inoculating it with a vibrant community of microbes and beneficial fungi. These microscopic organisms build soil structure, prevent compaction, and most importantly, they unlock nutrients in the soil and make them available to your plant's roots. You're not just adding a filler. You're adding asterisk life asterisk back into your soil. It improves drainage in clay soil and improves water retention in sandy soil. It's the ultimate soil conditioner, and it costs you nothing but a tiny bit of patience. Now I know what some of you are thinking. The first big objection is, a year? I need soil for my containers asterisk this asterisk spring. And you're right, it does take time. This isn't an instant fix. But gardening is a long game. Think of it like this. You start your lazy bag of leaf mold this weekend. It costs you nothing. It takes maybe 30 minutes. Then you forget about it. Next year, you'll have a huge bag of the best soil amendment money can't buy, ready to go. And the year after that, and the year after that. If you make 1 or 2 bags every fall, you will literally never have to buy a bag of potting mix ever again. You do the work once and you are set for life. It's an investment in your garden's future. The second objection I hear is, but I don't have any trees. I live in a townhouse or I have an apartment balcony. This is where you get to be clever. Your neighbors have trees. Your friends have trees. Your entire town is full of people bagging up this garden gold and leaving it on the street for the trash truck. Be the savvy gardener. Go for a walk on trash day. You'll see dozens of these bags filled with leaves. Politely ask your neighbor if you can take their yard waste off their hands. They'll probably be thrilled to have you haul it away for them. You are literally collecting what would be hundreds of dollars worth of premium soil conditioner for free. You're solving their problem and getting an incredible resource for your garden. It's the ultimate win-win situation. So let's recap. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on sterile, lifeless bags of potting mix that dry out, compact, and offer zero long-term benefits to your soil. It's one of the biggest recurring expenses in gardening, and it's completely unnecessary. Instead, start your own black gold factory for free. All it takes is a pile of leaves or a simple trash bag, a little moisture, and a bit of patience. This is the ultimate grow more, spend less hack. You'll build incredible living soil that holds moisture like a sponge, reduces your workload, and gives your plants the foundation they need to absolutely thrive. Start your free leaf mold pile this weekend. Your garden and your wallet will thank you for it next year. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to grow more while spending less, make sure you hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Now get out there and start collecting that treasure.